I'm gonna.
You know the kind of morning when it's storming outside. You don't wanna go anywhere. Don't wanna go anywhere. You drag your heavy feet and take a moment to sigh before you comb your hair. That's if you have any hair. Maybe just do some meditation. Maybe recite some affirmations. Now ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Put your phone on silent while you're brushing your teeth. You distract easily, so easily. Don't you try to say that you've got no time to eat. That won't fly with me. Even birds gotta eat. I know it's a classic situation. You'd rather be packing for vacation. Still ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Ba 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 ba. Maybe just do some meditation. Maybe recite some affirmations. Now ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation.
From a long way away, I'll take risks. Swing round that corner, I can't miss. I can't go back, I can't switch. I can't go back, I can't switch. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, ay. I ain't apologizing. I made a goal and I hit it. Whole lot of people was saying I never would do it, then I went and did it. I ain't been seeing no ceilings. I'm making use of each minute. You can't relate to that feeling. I don't expect you to get it. Take a look at what's around us. Believing in me, I'm the main one. How you think I'ma be humble when I walk around knowing just where I came from? I think I'm really the win. Telling myself, yeah, I know it. I may go give me a cape. Lately, I'm feeling heroic. I may go give me a Benz. Lately, I'm feeling the vibes. They used to tall my whips. Lately, I'm feeling alive. I'm on an Everest run. I'm going straight to the top. So far from where I begun. I think I'm never gonna stop. From a long way away, I'll take risks. Swing round that corner, I can't miss. I can't go back, I can't switch. I can't go back, I can't switch. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Coming up. Okay. You know why I'm in it. Here to win it, make a major play. Don't know what they told you. Feel like soldier in them bathing apes. Boy done gassed himself up. Don't know why you think you Franklin Saint. Better watch that ending clock to takeaways. Yeah. Balance and recharge and get back to clicking. Yeah, I don't get involved if it's not my business. That's just how I'm living. Staying focused on the finish. Count up, then we mount up. Get right back in motion. Pop this pimpin'. Ayy. From a long way away, I'll take risks. Swing round that corner, I can't miss. I can't go back, I can't switch. I can't go back, I can't switch.
I see you over there staring, looking me up and down. Didn't your mama teach you any manners? 'Cause man, that's not how you get a girl's attention instead should buy you some time. You pick her up early on a Friday, come up on the porch, shake her daddy's hand and look him in the eyes and open that front door. Yeah, drive the speed limit, don't waste a minute, put her in on the charm and get her home, 'cause that's how it's done. Winning a cowgirl's heart. I'm worth a call the next morning. Yeah, I don't need a text. I wanna hear your voice, tell me all the things you wanna happen next. Drop the trumpet, let's watch the sunset and dance beneath the stars. Let's go! Pick me up early on a Friday, come up on the porch, pick some wildflowers for my mama and open my front door. Yeah, drop the speed limit, don't waste a minute, pour it on the charm and take me home, 'cause that's how it's done. Winning this cowgirls, winning my one-lane dirt road, parked on the way home. How bad do you want this? Check yes or no on the radio, so come on, lean in for that. I'll see you when you pick me up on Friday. I'll meet you on the porch. Mom and Dad be in the kitchen. Thanks for getting that dough. Yeah, we didn't waste a minute. Yeah, we're both in it. Off to a good start. It feels like home, and that's how it's done. Winning a cowgirl's heart. It feels like home, and that's how it's done. Winning the cowgirls, you won my heart. Winning the cowgirls, pick me up early on a Friday. Yeah, you won my
Well, it's a cold, wintry day.
Yes, it is.
And you made it out of your shell.
Out of
I can't
the
believe
shell.
you did it.
Yes, yeah, a little on the brisk side for a Thursday, but
Is it?
we're
Yeah.
heating things up here in Studio 67.
Oh.
Downtown Timmins, it is a hot show. We raised the bar tonight. Big superstar
Yeah.
is in our midst.
And,
It's exciting, yeah.
Once again, the cool stuff, you just lame her down, man.
No.
In your midst.
In your midst, yes. He is
What does that
gracing
mean?
our presence tonight.
Okay, that I can understand
This guy's
that.
awesome. Yeah.
But before we get there, Kinsman, you're holding, this relates to our
it
guest.
relates to our guest,
But
yes.
let's tell them anyways. What the prize is, yeah.
All right, we're giving away the I Know My Rights comedy special with Rick Lemieux. We've got 2 sets of 2, so 2 winners on the Wheel of Winning
2
tonight.
double winners.
Double winners, and all you
All
have to
right.
do is watch, say hello, and you've got 2 tickets. Someone's going to win a pair of tickets.
Yeah.
Tonight times 2 to next Saturday night show.
Yeah,
We're
we
here to
have
talk
an
about the
internal
show.
bet that only you and I would get, but Ronnie did not check the Roadcaster.
Uh-oh. He's back to 0 again.
That's an internal bet. Yeah, we got going on there.
He's checking the Roadcaster
He's checking it out too. Like,
Are we
okay,
good?
so let's introduce our esteemed guest.
Our
my friend.
esteemed guest
Yeah.
from Studio 67. He's a frequent flyer here to
Yeah.
KINZ and KLOMP. We love him every time. Rick Lemieux.
There he is.
Hey, man, welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Thank
that.
you. I
The
do a
official
fist bump
handshake. He
there.
does fist pumps.
Yeah.
I do the official handshake.
You're the more official one of the two of you.
Have you ever heard in all your years in the comedy circuits someone say, "Put the tickets in my mitts"?
Yeah,
Is that
but
a-
I've never
put
heard
him
that
in your
before.
mitts.
That's.
I hear a lot of first things
Yeah.
here with you guys.
Well,
You guys
from this guy.
Mostly.
You can
Yeah.
add them to your, the repertoire, the list.
Yeah.
No,
They,
that's at the bottom of the list.
Mark's claim to fame is when they were writing the movie Titanic, they needed cool lingo from 1914. And they're like, Mark, can you just talk for 25 minutes?
and that's where they got all
And
their.
James Cameron
Yeah,
barely paid him a
they
cent.
tuned in.
What a jerk.
Tuned in, grabbed my cliches, and
Yeah.
Man.
Off they went.
So, I mean, at this point, people know who Rick is.
Yeah,
right? I
they
don't
know
think
who
we need a
Rick
formal
is. They've been
introduction.
pulled over by Rick before. They've been taught by Rick before. You know, they've been in the DARE classes, DARE Timmons with Rick.
Hopefully,
You're a familiar
I'm known
face.
for something more positive. Yeah, positive things, not arresting people and stuff.
Maybe sitting
although there are
front
some
row.
people maybe watching that I've arrested before.
Or sitting front row at a comedy show.
Yeah.
or sitting at front row at a comedy
Yes.
show. Yes.
So
yes.
this is a big one. You know, anyone who knows anything about comedy in this community, they know, Rick's at the heartbeat of it. But this is supersized. There's a lot going on here. So introduce it and tell us what's happening here.
Sure. Yeah.
Very soon. Yeah.
I usually don't get very nervous doing comedy shows. I'm usually pretty calm. This one here, I was stressing so much. Because we book shows here in Timmins, usually at the Dante Club or Full Beard, a couple other places, and we have big acts. You know, we have like Derek Seguin or Pete Zedlock. These people come up and we sell all the tickets, and I'm on the show. I'm usually the host or but this one here, recording the special for Prime Direct, and I was thinking, man, I want to do it at Terrio, but it was a huge risk because you can fit almost 800 people in that theater, and if you're recording it and you only sell 200 tickets or 100 tickets, it's not going to look good. And I was stressing like so much about it. But I'm happy to say that we're over 600 tickets sold.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's huge.
A
Yeah.
little bit less stress knowing that there's 600 plus
Yes.
in the seats.
Yes.
Side, if you've been to Terrio, the middle, you said the front.
The whole front area,
completely
all
filled out. The
full.
middle row.
Middle back is all full.
Yeah.
There's just some seats off to the side. So even if we don't sell any more tickets, and I hope we do, it's a fundraiser for Crime Stoppers as well. But even if we don't, for the recording, it's still going to look great.
Yeah.
So so a little bit less stress. Now I'm just stressed about the new material I'm going to be
material.
using.
That's right.
Yeah,
Right.
and hopefully people
And
like
this
it.
is a Prime video.
Yeah, and I
Being
hope
recorded
people
for
enjoy
Prime.
it.
It's not too often you get that opportunity.
Yeah.
How did that opportunity come knocking for you?
I just I felt like it's time now for me to be able to get out there. So I registered on Prime Direct and gave my information, and now it's going to be on there as an independent movie. So people will be able to download it right off of Amazon Prime Direct.
How awesome is that?
I know. I can't wait.
I do like
You could rent it from Prime.
And you mentioned, stream it, KINZ.
Stream it.
We stream movies now.
Yes.
There's no blockbusters left.
Well, there is. If you don't get
There
the
is?
proper subscription, yes, there's some that says this video you need to click and pay. It comes off for like $4.99.
Those are dirty movies.
No,
KINZ.
those are regular ones.
No,
if you won't
regular.
get the premium package.
Now you did say handsome people in the front and other people in the back, and thank God I saw the Biden and Mark's tickets separated. Thank you.
Cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, you're in the back row
the
there,
back
kids,
of
but,
us.
sorry, it's Rick's decision, not mine.
We live in Timmins. We're all good looking
We're all
here.
handsome
We're
people,
all
like,
handsome
that's
and
right.
beautiful.
But it is a big
Delusional.
deal. So, first of all, like that's a big step in crowd for a comedy show for our community.
Yes.
That's huge, and the fact that you're gonna have your content on, Amazon, like that's amazing. That gets you watched by millions of eyes.
That's and hopefully this will open up more doors for me to be able to travel more. And I do get to travel quite a bit doing this now, and I think it's great. But this is hopefully going to open up more doors for me to go out of town and do more comedy throughout the country. And I like to bring local people with me, so we have great local talent here, and it gives me an opportunity to help these young people that are new into comedy get to do bigger shows down in Toronto or wherever we're going to be going. So
we've seen your set many times, as have most people. You do a wide variety of jokes. A good section of it is like Timmins related, right? Because
Yes.
we love hearing about our own community.
Because when I'm in, no matter what community I go to, I try to tailor make it towards
Yeah.
that community. So I go on their social media and I try to get some information. Doing shows in Timmins is a lot easier because I live here.
Right.
Not that it's, not easier because
Easy
of
to
where
pick
we
on
are.
our hometown
Not
Easy
proud.
saying here, Kinsman.
Yeah, what's he getting at?
It's
here?
just that here I see everything that's going on because
Yeah.
I live here. And I do the same thing in other communities, try to tailor make my shows for that community. But this is going to be a little bit different
Yeah.
now because this is not going to be just for the city of Timmins or the crowd in Timmins. This is for
North American audience,
yeah.
international audience.
It's going to be throughout the States and stuff, but mostly I'm hoping in Canada. And and a lot of the material is going to be more Canadian related.
More topical, more relatable.
Yeah.
Because everybody in every town can relate to anything that you know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, it's most little communities throughout the country are the same, going through the same problems that we are.
So
And,
did you? Well, then walk us through your process, because you have jokes that have absolutely killed, which I'm going to assume that's going to be part of the set, because you're going to be talking digitally to a whole new audience.
Yes.
But have you written, and I guess you have, all new material that you thought, you know, if someone, no matter if they live in Saskatoon or New Brunswick or Timmins, they will find this funny. Did you write material with that in mind?
Yes. Oh, yeah. So a lot of, I'm going to be using some of my older material. The show's called I Know My Rights, so it's going to be all policing related. I've already had people ask me, you're going to be doing some of your dad jokes. I said, that's not, this show's a little bit different. This one's I Know My Rights, so it's police related. And so we are, there's going to be mostly police stuff. And I wrote a bunch of new material for that. And I'm going to use some of the older jokes that I know work very well, so I could kind of sprinkle them in there as we go through the special. But if you've seen me many times before, you're going to get a lot of new stuff as well, and some of the older jokes that people seem to enjoy. It's weird when I do shows in Timmins now, because I try to use new material as much as I can, and then I get requests. You know, people are like, "Can you do the joke like about your dad?" or "Can you do the joke about the," you know? And you're like,
Yeah.
"I'm not a musician. We usually don't. You don't usually ask for requests for jokes.
Request for jokes.
So why am I writing new material if you guys just want all the old stuff? You know?"
Definitely
But,
a good sign.
Yeah, it
People
means
picking
people
your
like
jokes,
it. Yeah, they like it.
Puts a smile on their face, and again, if it's putting a smile on their face, going to make a lot of people laugh on this Prime Video.
I hope so. Yeah, that's why I like this one here. It's going to be almost all about. Well, it is all about policing, you know, and the reason it's called I Know My Rights is there's certain phrases throughout the whole show that of things that police do not like to hear, like it gets repetitive, and I know my rights is one of them. You arrest somebody and they say I know my rights, like we're trying to keep it a secret. Like everybody knows what are you talking about? I know you know your rights, and I'm going to read them to you whether you know them or not. You know, Einstein, you're going to know. I'm not hiding it from you. And so the whole thing is, I know my rights. We also have, you get to, do you know who I am? Like you're going to,
Do I care
you pull
who you
somebody
are?
over. Do you know who I am? Or do you know who my dad is?
Yeah.
Why, your mom never told you? No, sorry. That's
Right there, I can use it right there.
Don't be writing that. He's going to be using that.
yeah, but yeah, so there's certain phrases. That's why the show's called I Know My Rights, because it's going to be worked out throughout the whole show. It's going to keep coming back to the I Know My Rights type thing. So, which is fun. I even got T-shirts for the show.
And you also have merch. Yeah, I saw a post
merch.
today.
Yeah.
You've got brand new merch for the show. Tell us about the line of merch.
So it's just a shirt. It says I Know My Rights. It's got the website on there, and there's a pair of hands that are being handcuffed. The shirts will be at the show, and then I also have a hat that I sell. I don't know if I could tell you. I'm not going to say what's on the hat.
You can say what's on the hat. Why not?
It's an acronym.
Well, it's got an
It's
acronym.
just an acronym.
Well, okay, it's got the letters TWAT.
Oh, you're so vile, Kinsman. You're vile tonight, aren't you?
Ooh,
It's a joke that we
tiptoeing.
use,
Well,
yeah.
Can you say that? Oh, sure you can.
Well, because in the policing career, I always wanted to be part of ERT, which is an acronym for Emergency Response Team. More people are familiar with, of course, SWAT, which is Special Weapons and Tactics. A lot of people don't know that SWAT is an acronym, but it actually is Special Weapons and Tactics. And I was working with Timmins Police Service, and I thought we should have a name for that's similar to SWAT. So I thought we could call ourselves the Timmins Weapons and Tactics. And
Yeah.
Not realizing what it's spelled on the hat.
yeah, and apparently they were against it. They thought that wasn't a good idea for all of us to be wearing those hats.
Not a big
you
money
know?
maker.
No, I'm guessing no. I was actually thinking I could probably sell that hat that says TWAT in the States. If I went to the States, if this takes off and I'm able to do shows in the States, I'll just tell the Americans, and more than half of them will buy it if I tell them it stands for Trump will always triumph.
Oh,
we'll
you're
sell
selling-
hundreds
yeah.
of those things,
That's
thousands.
it.
At least
Forget your
50%.
comedy career. You could just reel in the
Yeah.
cash.
That's it.
Yeah. So I love that. I mean, I seen a comment from Gloria. Gloria says laughing is good for the soul.
It sure is.
And 1,000% right.
It is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always feel better, even doing a show and seeing people laugh and have a good time. And then I always go to the door at the end of my show and greet people or thank people as they're leaving, and having them shake my hand, saying I needed that tonight. It made me feel good tonight. Thank you for making me forget about all my troubles, even if it's for an hour or two.
Yeah.
That feels good for us too as comedians, where we can let people escape for a little while from realities that are going on today. So
because you have an amazing, I call it a warm up, but you already mentioned supporting a lot of the local comedians, who've been doing it for a while are coming up. That's a big opportunity for them also. Has there been a lot of discussion between the group? Because you said, you're a seasoned pro and you're feeling a little bit of pressure.
I'm feeling
which
a lot of pressure,
to me
yes.
is a good thing.
A lot of nerves.
I think that's a good thing. That means you're actually passionate about getting it done.
Honestly, because of the new material, I want people to laugh. I want people to have a good time, and I don't want to have to resort to my older material as much as I've done in the past. I want the new stuff to work, so it's stressing me out, and I hope people are going to enjoy it. The ones that come, it's going to be hopefully a great opportunity for them to hear the new jokes and hopefully get new requests down the road.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do that new one?
Do the one I saw on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
is
that'd
going to
be
be
great.
the new milestone. Now preparing for a Prime Video, you've got your set routine. Are you integrating with the crowd a lot during the show, or is it more set to what you've got set to go?
It's more prepared material, but there are a couple times throughout the set that I am going to be talking to the audience. I love that in comedy where it's more interactive as well. Some comedians out there are amazing at it. I'm not the best at it, but I like to put a little bit of that in there as we go. So, sorry, Gloria, I am stressed, but just to be able to go, I think it's just going to be a lot of fun for people. I hope, anyways.
A question I've always meant to ask you, and I've seen you do a comedy show for the folks in policing.
Yes,
Actually, it was a beautiful tribute. To it was Constable Dale McDonald.
Yeah,
and
that was an amazing night.
It was just an amazing night.
Jam-packed.
Beautiful tribute. And I went into that show thinking, like, do the police find your material funny? Because they're still living the policing, and you talk a lot about policing stories.
Yes.
And to me, based on what I've seen that night, like, it's really like they loved it.
Very relatable.
Do you get a lot of positive? Because you still know a lot of folks on the force. Is it a majority of positive feedback you get on your comedy?
I could honestly say I've never gotten any negative feedback from anybody, any first responder that have been to my show. And I've done a lot of conferences now. Very fortunate because I offer something that no other comedian can, right? 20 years of policing experience for comedy. Not too many people took that long route to get their material. Usually they don't spend 20 years trying to get material for their show. But and I've done a lot of conferences, and the reason I get to keep doing conferences is when I do one and there's somebody there that's organizing another conference, they book me. They go, oh, let's get that guy again. So I've been able to do several conferences for police where I'm in a room with 300 police officers.
Oh.
And it works so much. It works better even with all officers, all first responders, because they know what I'm talking about, and they live it, right? So they know it, and they love it, they enjoy it.
And when you're out there handing doing the handshakes after one of those shows, do you get fellow colleagues, former colleagues coming up and saying, hey, you got to remember this, or they tell you a story that you can add to your, the list of jokes for the next time?
All the time. Yeah, they come, oh, I had something just like that, but this is what my guy said, and they just. And you got to be careful because it's a tightrope, right? I don't want to offend anybody, but sometimes things that are funny will offend some people. So I always tell those people, if you don't want to laugh, if you can't find humor in these types of things, don't go to comedy shows.
Right.
You'll be better off watching Big Bang Theory at home and enjoy yourself, which is fine. If you don't want to listen to comedy, if it offends you, that's okay. Don't go to the shows, though, if you're going to be offended. It's supposed to be fun. I honestly think in comedy, nothing is off limits. You should be able to talk about anything as long as you're not hurting anybody.
Exactly. Yeah. So. That's the one line, but you're right. And I find our community here, we're excellent supporters in comedy, and people who come, they come to laugh and just let loose, and they get it.
Every comedian that has come here for the Timmins Comedy Festival or for shows at the Dante Club, they all tell me the same thing. I love it here. Yeah. They love Timmins. They all want to come back all the time because it's always sold out, and it's always an audience that is really receptive to what they have to say, and always does well.
Well, that's a big deal. When we're trying to pull in larger names for our community, it's not just Timmins. It's because where we're situated on the map. So if you're in Toronto, it's easy to do a show in Mississauga.
Right.
It's easy to do a show in your old hometown there, Ken.
Good old Ajax.
Ajax, right?
Yes.
But in Timmins, you're looking at someone to fly or drive 8.5 hours.
Yeah.
It's a hard pull. We see that with a lot of folks who try and bring in bigger names. The one way to combat that is treat them well.
Yeah.
And that's the audience and how the organizers treat them. And from what I hear from all these events, like we do that in an A+ way.
Yeah, oh, we do, for sure. With the Rock on the River, like everybody that comes here seems to really love our community, love the people in our community. And same thing with the comedians. I get calls from, Derek Seguin, hey, when can I come back to Timmins? Like
They enjoy coming
they
back?
love it here. They just love it, yeah.
Again, since you've left the force, now teaching, you're now bringing and raising that comedy bar here in the North.
Yeah,
People
we've
see
had
that.
some of the amazing, we've had top comedians across Canada come here. So
I do have a slight bone to pick with Rick there, Kinsman. I'm going to let you off the hook tonight. So we have Rick's a very busy guy, right?
He's a
I
super
assume
busy
it's
guy.
like my house when Dad steps in, he's making a cameo appearance by Dad. Hey! So we know Rick the comedian, Rick the teacher with the DARE program. You see him popping up through Crime Stoppers. But get this. I saw him DJing the other day. Will you leave a job for some like?
He wears
the
many
rest of
hats
us,
in
Rick?
this community. Yeah, he
Tell
sure
me
does.
a little bit about the DJ world.
So I'm working with B Sharp DJ here in Timmins. Honestly, I just I like entertaining, and as a DJ, you get to entertain. Also, I'm bringing my family to Disney, and that costs so much money.
Yeah.
And I just want a nice vacation for my family. So for the last couple of years, all the comedy and all that stuff was to raise money for me to be able to bring my family on a nice vacation. So that's why I've been DJing and stuff. And also I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah. And as shoppers of all places.
Oh yeah.
Right?
DJ Shopper, man.
That turns greeter at Shoppers into a whole new level there.
That was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun doing that?
It was a lot of fun, actually. Yeah, basically because it was on New Year's Eve, and they had some lovely ladies going in to get makeover, like not makeovers, but their makeup done to go out that night, and they wanted to make it a fun atmosphere, and so they asked.
So you're spinning what? What are you spinning?
All the music you would hear at all the music that
on the
whatever they wanted to hear. We had set up the
people
whole
on hold
system.
get to listen to Rick Lemieux spinning the
love it.
turntables.
And they loved it. Everybody that
Yeah.
went in was walking out goes, they're paying for their things, and they're dancing away and pointing at me, and I thought, this is a good idea.
awesome.
I think more businesses in
People
town should
tipping
hire
you?
me.
Put out the tipping hat on the way in and out?
No, I didn't do that, no.
Pure later has to drop off his T4s at the end of the year with all these jobs he's got there.
Yes.
But I love it, DJ. But really, at the end of the day, it's either about entertainment or communication.
It is, yeah. That's the. Yeah. What's funny is I got to DJ a wedding, and the bride and groom were my former DARE students. And I was one of the MCs at their wedding. So I'm like, do you ever expect your DARE officer to be the MC at your wedding? It was kind of weird.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it was weird.
It's like the old feeling old moment.
If you're planning a wedding, like this is a 3-for-1, Rick could be your comedian, your DJ, and your security. Three for one.
I could do it all, yeah.
Just one
Well,
person.
I did a lot of
You're
Christmas
DD.
parties, and myself and B Sharp, we co-promoted, and I would DJ for the night, and one of the hours I would do a comedy show for the business.
Yeah.
So they were having a Christmas party, and I would do a comedy show and DJ for them for the rest of the night. And I did several of those before Christmas. They were a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
I love that. Yeah. He's everywhere there, Kinsman.
He is. He's everywhere.
Really
and again,
is.
if you want to be where he's going to be next Saturday, you need a ticket for
So,
this.
Ronnie has been
we've got the
posting the link to purchase tickets. And let's fill the last remaining seats, make that auditorium packed.
Yeah, we're over 600 now. You say it can hold
780.
800. Oh, 780. So
Yeah.
180 tickets need to be sold between now and next Saturday.
Yeah, I think we're at like 608 or
sellout.
something. So
Yeah. Do the math, Kinsman. 608, 780. Go.
608,
Uh-oh. Carry the one.
780. Yeah,
Carry the
carry
one.
the one, carry it two.
Okay.
Let's just get a ticket.
You cracked under the pressure there. But yeah, and it's an awesome place to have a show and a great night out.
yeah, the lighting there. I'm actually meeting with the production crew there on Sunday for lighting and all the sound cues and all that kind of stuff. We're meeting this Sunday. So it's just the theater there is so nice. The backdrop and the lighting is great. The sound is great. So yeah, hopefully we could sell the rest of those tickets because the money's going to Crime Stoppers. And right now in our community, Crime Stoppers needs the help. They help out our community. This is a way for us to give back to them. So come on out, enjoy some comedy, and you're supporting our local Crime Stoppers.
And you can be on the Amazon Prime
And
Video.
you'll be on Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How awesome is that?
And Rick's also provided us with 4 tickets to give away. So
Yeah, 4
two
tonight.
sets of 2, Kinsman.
Yes, so that's the easy math equation there. Each winner is going to get 2 tickets to the show next Saturday night. And again, you'll be able to be a part of, history in the making.
Well, I guess, I don't know.
As of next Saturday, your resume will now have Anna Starr
Amazon,
of
yeah.
Amazon Prime, Rick Lemieux. They have to
Yeah,
have
that'll
that on the
be
list.
good. Hopefully, that'll be a selling point for festivals, and because I'd like to get out to
it
more
sure
festivals.
would.
I tried to get into the Winnipeg Comedy Festival. I didn't get on this year, so next year I'm going to try again.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep
Well,
doing it.
maybe this gets you in there.
This might be the thing. Yeah, that gets me there. So.
Maybe they watch you on
does.
Amazon Prime and say, "There's that Rick that keeps bugging us."
Not just
Bring
that,
it back.
not just the video on Prime Video Direct, but also being able to have little clips of professionally. Like I have other videos where if you go to my website, you see some clips and stuff. That's just like my buddy filming it with his phone at the show. This will be professionally filmed, with the sound and the lighting and everything. So I'll be dressed in a suit. That's going
It's
to
been
be
shot in 4K too.
yeah. So
you're gonna look
should I
really
put
good.
makeup on?
Yeah.
You should.
you might.
You should.
You might.
Definitely.
Should I?
I would recommend it.
Powder it up there.
I'm gonna have to do something.
Before
I
the
don't know.
big show.
But I'm happy. Like that's the right attitude. I didn't get in this year, and I'm going to try next year because if anyone who has even like a brief touch about the entertainment business and the long shot it is to do something that national people recognize, just chatting with Cheryl Meyer, who wrote the movie Carved. We had her on the show. She's a writer from Timmins. Had the #1 movie on Disney Plus and Hulu in the States for a week. But she was saying, you write 100 things. 1 out of 100, someone will look at the email. Just look at the email.
Yeah.
Then 1 out of 1,000, they might read it. And then 1 out of 10,000, they'll give you a serious look.
Yeah.
And each one is like hours, like months of planning. It's crazy. So you can't get defeated after that one no. 'Cause
No, you
you're in the
can't
wrong
because
business.
and I've had many no's. Like I've
right.
tried to get into a lot of festivals, and I've gotten into some festivals here and there. I was part of the Crack Up the Capital Comedy Fest in Ottawa, and I did the Sudbury Festival and a couple others, but never got to do Just for Laughs, and that was something I always wanted to do. Not possible anymore, I guess, but there's Winnipeg Comedy Festival, Halifax Comedy Festival, so that's my goal now is to be able to get to those festivals. So. Yeah, this might be the thing that helps me get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to keep trying.
Oh, yeah.
If you give up, I started doing
toss in
comedy
the
in
towel.
'99.
Right.
It only took 26 years before I got a special. So
Yeah.
if you keep working hard and you try,
And it opens up a door. And again, you want to travel, nationally, across the country. This could take you internationally. Maybe
Never
doing
know.
some shows.
To the moon.
You never
Ken.
know.
To the
You just
moon
try.
and back.
as long as I could
Sky's the limit.
keep doing my shows, I don't really care where it is. I love doing little communities. I'm going to be in Chelmsford on March 1st. I'm looking forward to that. Smaller community. Love those shows. And then, Sudbury I've done several times. And, of course, North Bay, all these different places. And, yeah, as long as I could travel and do comedy, I'll be happy.
Chelmsford, also known as the place you stop and get Dairy Queen.
That's it. On your way home.
Everyone in
the
Timmins
stop
knows
headed
this,
to
okay?
Sudbury.
Yeah. Okay, so how about we do this? Let's take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to introduce our brand new Wheel of Winning video.
the Wheel of
We got
Winning.
surprises too, Rick. We got new material tonight.
Nice.
Brand new Wheel of Winning
He's
video.
the first one to see it.
He is, yeah, that's
He
right.
is.
Fresh out of the eyes, and that's when we come back, Ronnie.
With more than 75 programs to choose from, your new career is awaiting you at Northern College. Search online, northerncollege.ca. And always something delicious happening at Sparks Pizza. Stop in for their amazing lunch deal for a margarita, pepperoni, or Canadian, special for only $12. Every day from 11 a.m. to 2:30. You can visit online, sparkspizza.ca. And on the big screen this week at Imagine Cinemas, Mufasa, Den of Thieves 2, and Baby Girl. For tickets and showtimes, ImagineCinemas.com. And get your tickets now for Love on the Brain with the Seizure and Brain Injury Center. Tickets are only $10 for a chance to win one of 28 romantic prizes. For more details, contact 705-264-2933. And who will be crowned Bonhomme Carnival 2025? Will it be Corinne Brienne, Noemi Rodrigue, or Sylvie Bernier? Follow the fun and more and make a guess at LaronTimmons.ca. And support the flower campaign with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming. You can stop into any one of these locations to make a donation. Check out more details at alzheimer.ca/Timmins. And enroll today for the Homework Club with Timmins Learning Center. Weekly one-on-one tutoring for grades 1 to 8 in both English English and French. Contact 705-268-8900 for more detail. Coming off back-to-back wins, the Storm hit the road for 3 stops this week against the Sioux Eagles, the Sioux Thunderbirds, and the Blind River Beavers. Follow the Storm online at ifstormjra.com. Find your perfect home with Albert Seal from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Albert's waiting for you to help you get your dream home today. 705-465-3493. Early bird registration is on now at Camp Bickle. Save 10% when you sign up today. Also, share the main post on our Facebook page for a chance to win 2 Camp Bickle toques. More details at campbickle.ca. Save 10% off select flooring when you shop at J&R Custom Cabinets. Also, don't pay for 3, 6, or 12 months OAC. See in-store for details at 1150 Riverside Drive. Timmins Junk Removal now plows driveways. You can add your driveway to the list. Call Pat today, 705-288-5065. Trison age 7 and Elijah age 6 have come up with an all-natural cleaning product. T&T's all-natural cleaning products. Give them a call today, 705-406-4578. And join the Lucian Transportation team as they're now hiring 310T and 310S certified mechanics and also bus drivers. Bus drivers will get a $2,000 sign-on bonus, and it's paid training. The next training schedule begins on the 21st. To inquire, give them a call now, 705-360-4090. And the Schumacher Lions Club are looking for some new recruits. If you'd like to volunteer and help out, call the Lions Den today, 705-267-6838. When you need your packages delivered fast and on time, you call Timmins Courier Service, locally owned and operated for over 45 years, 705-266-4285. And just a quick FYI that Mark and Jackie at Dubé Designs are off this week. They'll be back to regular hours starting Tuesday, January the 21st at 658 Riverside Drive. This week, save 30% off on select BRP jackets and pants at Mikey's General Sales. Also, check out the new 2025 Ski-Doo lineup and more at 1301 Airport Road. Eat, shop, stay, and explore with one convenient downtown Timmins gift card. No expiry dates. Inquire today and load up yours at downtowntimmins.ca. Book your crown appointments this week with the Shine Shop Crown Timmins, 1300 Riverside Drive, or call Darren DeBano today, 705-268-4855. Time to trade up in 2025? Then make the short drive to Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. It's worth the drive, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. Need to rent it? Then Gord's Rentals will have it for you. Stop in today, 778 Riverside Drive, or call 705-268-7029. Now serving the residential, commercial, and industrial sectors. She's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc., Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And do you need a caterer for your next event? Then try Attawapiskat Catering. They cater the De Beers Victor Mine Site, 705-267-5547. Drive in for a free appraisal at Timmins Hyundai. Then price out a brand new Palisade with 7 or 8 passenger seating options. 800 Riverside Drive, or call 705-360-1500 to book your test drive. Watch for the post and nominate a business for Boost Your Business. Winners will win a free week of advertising on our show, with all thanks to Timmins Courier Service, Canadian Tradex, and Mikey's General Sales. Find your dream home today with Jessica Gervais from Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Have Jessica help you today, 705-360-7000. And when you book a Rockin' Bowl at Midtown Bowl, you'll get a $5 game card free. Call today to book your fun for $32.99 each, 705-267-3500. Be a part of the Connect Hers & Co. We Count Talk Show. Happens June 30th live at Northern College. Tickets are on sale now at theconnecthers.ca. Need a trained security guard for your next event? Then call Martin Peel at Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services, 705-288-7435. And follow the Timmins Festival and Events Committee online for all the fundraising details leading up to Rock on the River this July. All the details and more at TimminsFestivals.com. The first and only First Nations-owned security provider in the North is Advanced Security Protective Services, 705-267-5547. And nominate a student today with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board with the NCDSB Student Achievement Contest. Students will win a $100 Timmins Square gift card. Win double-line prizes every single session at Jackpot Time Timmins. Be a part of discount days today today. Open 7 days a week at 251 First Avenue. And the Timmins Majors hit the road for the Steve Ritchie Tournament in Peterborough. Follow all the action online at timminsmajors.com. And book a spot now for a carpet clean or a strip and wax job with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed. Call Andrew N. now 705-465-3500 for your free quote. Known for fresh and making life easy? That's Pick Up the Crop Timmins. Stop in for a hot lunch or a hot dinner ready to go today. 70 Algonquin Boulevard, 705-268-3635. And more free skill sessions this week with the PMHA, U9s, and the U13 current players. Check out the PMHA Facebook page for all your ice times. And only 13 seats remain for our first ever KINZ and KLOMP NHL bus trip to Ottawa, March 28th through 30th for only $665 per person. Include your bus there and back, tickets to a Sens Columbus Blue Jackets game, and 2 nights hotel accommodation. To inquire, you can email us today, kinsandklomp@gmail.com. And become a Dare Timmins volunteer. Volunteer with Francine Dennis and Rick Lemieux. With this great organization, you can email daretimmins@gmail.com to inquire. And there's a huge clearance sale at Canadian Tire Timmins. Exercise equipment blowout, outdoor apparel, hunting, ice fishing, skidoo wear, and more. While quantities last, and it's on till February the 28th. Get a ticket now for Rick Lemieux's I Know My Rights comedy special, Saturday, January 25th, 8 p.m. at the Charles Fournier Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now at onstagedirect.com with the proceeds to Crime Stoppers.
That's okay.
Chris,
Yeah.
you're happy for the new Wheel of Winning.
We gave it away. You gave it away before we were supposed to unveil it, though. Everybody saw it before now.
Winning.
Ronnie just blasted us on there. All right, kids.
Right
The Wheel of Winning's exciting. By
It
the way.
is.
Yeah.
You know what else is exciting? Winning tickets to Rick's comedy show, the Prime Video special next Saturday night at the Charles
throw that
Fournier
music down to
Auditorium, or
35.
just Terrio for us locals. But it's going to be a good show, 8 o'clock, and 2 winners tonight of 2 tickets each.
Yes.
All right, let's draw the first name. Ronnie will hit the wheel.
Here
Goes
goes
with its own video, Kinsman. We were going to introduce it, but Ronnie showed us
Got
how
trigger happy.
how it's done.
Natalie
Natalie.
Pichette.
For 2.
Here's your 2 tickets. So, Natalie, we've got your 2 right there. We'll reach out to you, and we'll get you in touch with Natalie.
Sure.
All right, these tickets.
Awesome.
in her midst.
And now Ronnie in her mitts.
Yes,
You didn't
in
want-
her
You haven't
midst.
given up on the mitt bit.
No,
eh? Okay.
in the mid bit.
Okay. So our second winner of 2 tickets, Ronnie.
All right, so Natalie Pichette is 1. Second winner.
The second winner is.
Flop along to the polka here.
Bridget
Bridget Dulac.
Dulac.
Bridget Dulac and Natalie Pichette.
I hope you guys
Winners.
use them. Yeah, use them. If you win them, use them, or give them to somebody who will use them.
Yeah.
I want to fill up the seats. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, people are good. They'll use them, or they'll make sure it goes to people that use them.
Sweet.
And Bridget and Natalie, just send us a DM with your information, and we'll
get these into your
tickets
into your mitts. There
Right.
you go. Tomorrow.
And if you don't know what that means, it means Mark will deliver them.
Yes. Yeah, delivered from Studio 67 right to them. But,
Awesome.
they're going to your show.
Sweet.
And
Almost
who knows?
miles away.
Who knows what we'll have to give away next week, there, Kinsman? You never know if there's another.
You never
ticket.
know.
Yeah.
We just might have more tickets.
We don't know.
For Rick's comedy show.
Yeah.
And special.
It all depends how many we sell this weekend, I guess.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe
If there's some
push now.
left. If there's some left.
There might be none left. And if you want to buy them once again, Ronnie, if you could throw up the link one more time.
OnStageDirect.com.
Yeah. Listen, we don't get big comedy shows like this in our community too often.
No.
So go out. It's a great night out, date night with friends, by yourself. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
go
a
for a
laugh.
nice dinner.
And this
Yeah.
is your first time in front of the main spotlight.
Yeah, I've done Terrio before. I opened for Jerry D there and a couple other people there, Brent Butt, but yeah, that's when we sold out. It was easy. We had Brent Butt and we had Jerry D. This was why I was worried, because there was no Jerry D or Brent Butt behind me. It was just me. So, but it's selling. So
Well, it's got to make you
thank
feel good.
Timmins. Thank
600
you so much.
plus seats, all coming to see you
Yes,
next Saturday
thank you.
night.
I appreciate it so much.
That's right.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate it.
Now, can you put Kinsman in the good-looking section? He feels bad.
I could.
All right,
yeah.
you can try. We'll allow you into our section.
I'm going to go to the
Kinsman.
lumberjack section.
Are you going to
with this
shave
beard.
before you come?
No, this beard is
At least use
sticking with
Just
me.
for Men for his comedy
I
show.
will not use Just
You know what
for
you
Men.
could do when you get there, though? We're going to have a Pixel Perfect, you know, the booth where you take photos? People will be able to take mug shots there when they walk in.
Oh, he would look good as a bad guy. Yeah.
And when I want to use those pictures and those videos on the video, so you'll be able to see yourself taking
So
those
be a
mug
part
shots.
of it.
To be a part of it, yeah.
The intro,
the
the
end
extra.
credits will have all these pictures of people taking mug shots. So yeah, come on, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you look like one of those bad Western guys from like Clint Eastwood movie.
I kick the
Fistful
saloon
and
door
all.
with my big boots.
Shoot up the town. Rick, you're the best.
Thank you,
Fist
guys.
pumps
I
around.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And good luck next Saturday night.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Know the kind of morning when it's storming outside. You don't wanna go anywhere. Don't wanna go anywhere. You drag your heavy feet and take a moment to sigh before you comb your hair. That's if you have any hair. Maybe just do some meditation. Maybe recite some affirmations. Now ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Put your phone on silent while you're brushing your teeth. You distract easily. So easily. And don't you try to say that you've got no time to eat. That won't fly with me. Even birds gotta be. I know it's a classic situation. You'd rather be packing for vacation. Still ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Ba 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 ba. Maybe just do some meditation. Maybe recite some affirmations. Now ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. I said ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Know the kind of morning when it's storming outside. You don't wanna go anywhere. Don't wanna go anywhere. You drag your heavy feet and take a moment to sigh before you comb your hair. That's if you have any hair. Maybe just do some meditation. Maybe recite some affirmations. Now ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Put your phone on silent while you're brushing your teeth. You distract easily. So easily. And don't you try to say that you've got no time to eat. That won't fly with me. Even birds gotta be. I know it's a classic situation. You'd rather be packing for vacation. Still ready, set, 4, 3, 2, 1. Motivation. Motivation. Ba 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 ba. Maybe just meditation. Maybe recite some affirmation.